Hello everybody, John here, and welcome to the channel. So I kind of wanted to just make this video real quick to explain who I am and what I do and all that stuff. So I just wanted to explain like who I am. The channel is 5 years old actually, 5 years old. And you can see that apparently in like the creator studio thing under analytics. Didn't know that, and then I missed the birthday of the channel. So December 10th, 2018 was the 5th year. Channel's been active, it's 5 years old right now. So that's pretty cool, we're 5 years old. Pretty interesting. I don't really know what you could do as a 5-year-old, like probably walk and talk and do stuff like that, but nothing too crazy. So I guess I should start off with that. I'm currently 21 years old, born in 97. And you know, by the end of this year I'll be a 22-year-old. I don't really see, there's not really like a big thing for me. Like when I first turned 21, I was just kind of like, cool. Also, my birthday kind of sucked that year. It was really shitty. But you know, like when other people have like their 21st birthday, they're always like, oh yeah, let's get drunk. Oh. But yeah, I'm not like that. I don't drink, I don't smoke, I don't vape, I don't do anything like kind of exciting to other people. I kind of just like chill out and do my own thing. It's really fun when or it's kind of like a good achievement for me. Like recently I just went and had like a physical at the doctor, and it's nice when they ask you like, do you drink, do you smoke, do you like basically accept that you're killing yourself? And I'm just like, no, I'm fine, I'm doing my own thing. And they're like, oh, you have cancer. So yeah, I don't drink, I don't smoke, I don't really go out to parties that much, like the typical college party, even though I'm at college right now. I always see in movies and stuff, they're always have the red Solo cups, hanging out in hallways, just like getting crazy. Haven't seen that at all yet. At least here. Went to South Carolina University one time for spring break. On my way down to Florida, I was driving, took a break there to see a friend. I went to a house party that ruined me. That was horrible, horrible experience. So I'm 21 years old right now. I'm a senior at Stockton University. Not really afraid to put that out there because I'm sure you know. So I'm a big comic book fan. Like I love all the superheroes. I know a bunch about like the characters. I'm very knowledgeable, not to like toot my own horn or anything. But when it comes to the characters and the stories and stuff like that, I'm a big fan of like all continuities and all stuff like that. But don't ask me what issue someone said like a certain quote, because I don't know that kind of stuff about the issues or like when a date came out or something like that. But when it comes to like stories and the characters and who they are and origins and all that, you can come to me for that. I'm also a big gamer dude, obviously, just because of like the channel itself, but like what we got on here. But mainly I was Xbox for a long time. Now I have PlayStation. I did have a PlayStation 2 Slim when it first came out, playing like San Andreas and stuff like that, but went back to Xbox, got the Xbox One, got the PlayStation now. And my roommate just got the Switch for like our apartment, so we've been playing Smash Ultimate and Just Dance. Fucking love Just Dance. I'll wreck your shit. I'm also a big anime fan as well. You know, I'm not like a weeb, or if you want to call me that, go ahead. I'm not sure what constitutes as that, but I don't think I really am. Like I listen to my favorite kind of music is like J-pop and K-pop and stuff like that, and like world music, just because it's like really catchy. I always say that I love catchy music, and everybody's like, fuck does that mean, bro? Everything's catchy. It's like, but like that's kind of just what sets in. It could be like literally anything. It could be the jingle from a commercial. I'll be like jamming out to it, and like that's just what I listen to. But I have a lot of J-pop songs and stuff like that. I'm singing them all the time, and not a lot of people know that, so the more you know. My favorite animes are probably, you know, Dragon Ball, all that, except GT. We don't talk about GT. Super. I'm really hyped for the Broly movie. I'm gonna go see that when it comes out. And my other favorite anime is probably my main thing is High School DxD. Now High School DxD is kind of like a harem anime, and it's really funny. Like I love the comedy, like that kind of comedy in it. It's a lot of action, a lot of like emotion. Like I love anime just because of the emotion that gets in there. And there's like the moment where like the guy's got like his hair over his eyes, or like you see like the little shadow over his face, and you're sitting there like, it's about to fucking go down. And then he says like some like serious shit. You're gonna pay for what you did. And then you're sitting there with like hoping, or you wish that you had a friend with you so you can be like, he's gonna fucking do it. And then sometimes you're like doing it with them, like if you're ever watching Dragon Ball Z or something like that, you're there with your friends. I say friends because I'm always watching it by myself, doing it in my room, doing this. Ka-me-ha-me. And then if anybody walks in on you, you look like a maniac. So I don't have a lot of High School DxD stuff in my room. I have a lot of Dragon Ball stuff, obviously, because that's more mainstream. A lot more people watch it. But what I have from High School DxD is this. This is my wristband that I wear like all the time. So this is basically a sacred gear, as they call it. I sound like a huge fucking nerd right now. Basically what this does is that this is the Red Dragon Emperor. Main character Issei Hyodo wears it. And what it does is that is basically like the spirit of a dragon, the red dragon. He always fights the white dragon, that's like his rival, the vanishing dragon. And the red power, the red dragon has the power to multiply energy, and the white one divides. And so Drake, the dragon that lives inside this, basically it's not an actual wristband like this. This is the design though, but it's like a big gauntlet that forms on the character's hand, and it allows them to access the power of the dragon and all that kind of stuff. And basically it multiplies power based on emotion, rage, mostly brings out his stuff. I like to just wear it around because it looks cool. Brings like some color to me, because my closet's just filled with black and like just dull colors. But I always love I love that everybody always asks me like what this is. Basically that's what it is. I don't really know how else to explain it. Like it just gives you power, energy. You gotta watch the show. It's really cool because it activates all different kinds of powers. You can get like he gets a big suit of armor on, flies around, shoots energy, stuff like that. It's really cool. Also, you're probably wondering what I'm wearing right now, and this is my my fucking cool dude shirt that I got from customink.com. Not sponsored, by the way. I got some friends, Tyler, Katie, and Joe. I didn't get them to do this, but what had happened was during Halloween, there was a Halloween party at Stockton. During the party though, we left to go watch Halloween, the new one. During one of the scenes, I don't want to spoil it, it's about to come out on DVD, so you know, whatever. It's not even that much of a spoiler, but anyway, one of the characters takes another's phone because it keeps going off, basically saying like, hey, crazy shit's going down, because it's a horror movie. And as an excuse, I guess the director made this so the character couldn't answer the phone. Her boyfriend guy takes her phone and throws it into some pudding at their Halloween party. So that's what this is, and the phone is right there. And basically, it was me, Katie, Tyler, and Joe just sitting in a row at the movie theater. And there's maybe one person in each corner of the theater for some reason. There was like nobody there. And so what happened was like he throws that in and it's just complete silence, and I'm just sitting there like,
fucking cool, dude.
And then that was it. And everybody started losing their shit laughing. It was probably like, I've never felt so good to like make so many people like genuinely laugh. But I mean, like, I don't know what that guy's objective was. He was like mad at his like girlfriend because she was mad at him because he had done something. I don't want to spoil it. And then he like throws it in the pudding, and then he felt like that was gonna fix the situation. And I was like, fucking cool, dude. Why'd you do that? They all have like their own version of the shirt. I'll put a picture here of like us taking a group picture. And also I filmed them opening their little gifts because it's like a Secret Santa thing. And I each got them a shirt because you can get them like multiples of them. So I got 4. And I each gave them one, and all of them just said,
Fucking cool, dude.
And it really kind of annoyed me because I'm a meme now. Going back to, I guess, comics and stuff like that, we have, you know, there's the different kinds. Everybody's like, DC or Marvel? It doesn't really matter to me that much. Like, I have my own favorite characters, but some of them are pretty obscure. So, for example, in Marvel, my favorite characters in the comics, probably Agent Venom, Flash Thompson, and Moon Knight. Just because they're like just the most interesting to me, and like they look really cool, and they have really interesting like stories. In DC, my favorite character is probably Red Hood, Jason Todd, just because I love his design and his backstory and all that. Like I always base my favorite character on their appearance, and I'm like, dude, they look so fucking cool, man. And then you look at them, like you actually research into them, and they become like instantly a lot more cooler. like just learning what Jason Todd has been through, what Moon Knight, Mark Spector has been through, and what Flash Thompson has done. And I love Venom as a character, and then he just looked so much more fucking badass as Agent Venom. Like, fight me on that. But I love Jason Todd so much that like he's definitely like my favorite character. I actually cosplayed as him for a little Comic-Con thing. Not New York Comic-Con. I did go to New York Comic-Con one year. Excuse me. And but I went there one year, but I went to like an East Coast one that was like more. I think it was in Jersey actually, and I had like the Arkham suit on. I had like a rubber helmet of like what it's supposed to look like. But I actually just got this recently. Dun, 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 dun. So this is the Red Hood helmet from the game Arkham Knight. I love the design of it. It's supposed to like you go on like that, and there's like little slits here for you to see. But like in the game. I'm assuming he just sees through the helmet, like it's transparent and all that, and like it flips up when you want to look through it and stuff like that. And I got this from godofprops.com. It's like just a website. Look it up. They got like all these cool helmets made of like it's made of acrylic. I'm definitely gonna wear this next time I go and do something like that because the one I have, the rubber helmet I have, I think I left it in my car one day. And like it was really hot, and it was like slowly just like melting and be like flattening out instead of like the curve we got here. So I'm definitely gonna replace this when I can. Being like the typical nerd guy, of course I love Star Wars. Star Wars is like my shit. I got all the movies in my little cabinet right here. And my favorite character above all is probably Boba Fett. Now I'm sure there's those people out there saying like Boba Fett is overrated, but like I just love again the design. I love his little T-visor. And he was just so mysterious and like interesting, and like yeah, he's got 5 lines in the whole trilogy. But just the fact that like you go look at the prequels, which I actually like he became like one of the most interesting points of the story. Like he was actually very interesting and like well-rooted character into the series, and then also in the Clone Wars and what happens afterwards. Also at like my house, not here. Again, I have a lot of stuff that's not here, and that's really cool. I have like the Force Effects lightsabers. I got Anakin's, got Obi-Wan's, and I say Anakin's because it's not Rey's lightsaber, it's Anakin's. But I have Anakin's, Obi-Wan's. I have Kylo Ren's lightsaber. I also have Darth Vader's helmet, not here, but it's an actual helmet, like from the Black Series. I also have a Stormtrooper helmet. I have a lot of helmets back in my place. Also with anime, I'm like jumping all over the place. Sorry about that, but I'm just kind of getting into who I am, and I'm just kind of looking around to see what I can get at. So I'm a big Dragon Ball Z fan. Love all that shit. My favorite character is probably Vegeta. I got a little Vegeta right here actually. Little Lego Vegeta. I'm a big Lego fan. I found this on eBay a while ago. I have little Lego Vegeta. I have Goku, Vegito, and Gogeta as like little Lego figures. And I'm also a big Lego fan, so much that I made a little me. So this is little John. That sounds really creepy. This is like little me right here. I really love his hair. I took it from the Emmett minifigure from like the Lego movie because he's got like the same hair as me, and he's also got like this weird little thing in the back, like where the hair like parts. So I thought that was really cool. But back to like Dragon Ball Z. I love Dragon Ball Z, all the characters. If you guys saw the Halloween video, I dressed up as a Saiyan, a Super Saiyan, and went Super Saiyan for that costume and like did all that kind of stuff, which I have back there. So this is the costume I wore for the Christmas thing. I have it just hanging like in my closet back there. I got like the wig and the gold and the contacts. I have those like in my bathroom right over there. And I have like a big, like playing Dragon Ball Xenoverse, Xenoverse 2. You like make your own character. And I just kind of like make me as a Saiyan, and that's what I kind of wanted to do for Halloween, is like me as a Saiyan, which is why my hair was like the comb over still. I got like a Trump wig for like the gold, and like that's kind of just what I did. Everybody was like saying like, are you Vegeta? And I was just kind of like, yeah, I'm Vegeta. Just because like it's kind of hard to explain. Like so there's a race called the Saiyans. I'm me if I was a Saiyan, and like people were like, what? I'm like, I'm just Vegeta. Another costume I actually have here is my Robin costume from Halloween, the Sailor Robin video. So basically for that video, I had like the Sailor Moon music stuck in my head, like the transformation music. And I was like, I really want to do a video where like I do like that whole effect and like transform into something, but I couldn't figure out what to do. And I think that was the night I went to go see Halloween and like made the shirt possible, like the concept for it. And we were about to go out, and then I went to like Spirit Halloween, got a Robin like t-shirt that has like a Velcro cape on the back, and the mask. I already had the shin guards from my Red Hood cosplay, and the boots as well. And then like I kind of just did that real quick and then ran out. Like, so that was just kind of like a random thing, but I have the costume still here. I'm trying to work on it a bit more. I'm getting pieces to make it an actual Robin costume, not just me in a t-shirt and black jeans. And then also at my house, I have my Red Hood jacket and the vest, and like basically that's it. Because then I have black jeans and I have the shin guards here. But I want to get that here and like use that for something at some point. Other fandoms, I guess I'm a part of. I'm a big Power Rangers fan. I've been Power Rangers, since I was a kid. My favorite is probably Dino Thunder. I actually have the Megazord right behind the camera. So yeah, right here I have the Thundersaurus Megazord. I'm sure everybody's like, wow, fucking child. I mean, like, that's just kind of who I am. Doesn't really change who I am, the fact that I have this. Like, it kind of bothers me and stuff like that. It's like, oh, you like that? Cool, I'm still me. Relax. And this is probably like my favorite thing. My favorite character is the White Ranger, though. He was beast. And I actually almost met him one time. I say almost because I went to a little convention thing with my roommate Josh, and he was there along with Blue Ranger and like there were a few other Power Rangers there. Walked in the room and was like, dude, that's the White Power Ranger right there. That's the White Power Ranger that's the blue one. Oh my god. And then we left. Like, I left the room for some reason instead of talking to the person I was a big fan of because I didn't want to look like a goof. But that was definitely like just crazy. I didn't even like meet him, but like that was just like an awesome experience, honestly. Also, like, meeting celebrities. I also met. I say met as if like we had a conversation and stuff like that. But what I mean is that I saw and got my hat signed by Stan Lee, who's unfortunately passed away recently. And he's always just been like a big inspiration for me because I'm a big artist. Not a big artist, but like in the sense of like popularity and like being a celebrity and stuff like that artist, but that I've always drawn my whole life. And he's just been like a big influence for me. And what had happened was I went to New York Comic Con with my cousin. I had, I forget what kind of shirt I had on, but I think I had this wristband on actually, and a Red's hat from Pokemon, like Pokemon Red and Blue. I had his hat on, and it had like a white brim on it. What happened is like I waited in line to see him, to get him to like sign stuff, and so what had happened was we were getting to the table, and I saw everybody had these posters. I was like, where can I get and I assumed that there were posters and stuff like on the table for him to sign. You just give him the money, and then they take whatever, and then like they give you whatever, like if you ask for it. But that's not what happened. So I go up there, and they're just like, do you have like a and they're like, oh no, you gotta wait in that line over there.
Weenie Hut General!
And then there was just like a longer line over there, and like I was like, this is like my last chance to like do this. So I like whip the hat off. It's got a white brim on it. I'm like, just take this, do the hat. And then like we were walking by, like there's like the hat was like going down the table, and like he was in the middle, and then like it went down to like conveyor belt like the things back to people. Someone had like the Captain America shield, like a 1-to-1 scale replica, which I actually have a Captain America shield in my house. And I remember when he got to my hat, he like looked up at me and like smiled, and I smiled back at him, and then he like signed it, and like it went off, and I got it and just like looked at it and was like, wow. And then I got a like little hat case, and I just like put it there in like my room, and like it's just like hanging out, and I think that's just so awesome. But rest in peace, Mr. Lee. We miss you dearly. So yeah, back to I guess I'll come off of that and say that I'm an artist. I've been drawing since I was like a little kid, and like I've always been really good. Not to like toot my own horn. I think I said that before, but I'm kind of trying to use my thesaurus. But like I've been like really good, and it's kind of just like it just kind of came to me one day, like just like drawing stuff. I just kind of look at whatever and just draw it. I've never like taken classes or anything like that where it's like draw the circle, now draw the frame, Now draw the rest of the panda. It's just like, it just came to me one day. My mom has been trying to get, or has tried to get me into art classes to like learn new stuff. But it's definitely better to like be your own and make your own style and do your stuff like that, opposed to sitting in a class and just being like, all right class, so today you're gonna draw this eye. So what you're gonna do is do this circle, and then you're gonna do this. And you know, they like basically show you how to make the eye, and then like they walk around and make sure you're doing it right. So John, I see that you get your little skew right there. Make sure you use the ruler and don't freehand it, because then it won't come out right. And I'm sitting here like, let me do my shit. I just draw, like just let me draw my way, and like there's no right or wrong when it comes to it. Everybody has the ability to draw, but it's like the quality is different. It's kind of like weird to say that, but it's just practice makes perfect. It just so happens that for me, I am a prodigy. Not a prodigy. My dad can't draw for shit or anything, or my mom can't draw either. So it's just me. So speaking of drawing, I actually have 2 notebooks that I draw with. I have an actual like sketch pad, like little book that I have right here. Bam. It's just like black, plain, and filled with nothing. Well, no, it's got like a few things in the front. I actually have the design for the shirt right here. I drew it myself, and then I took it in Photoshop and upload the JPEG. I also have in here just some people I've drawn. Batman from Arkham Knight right here. I don't know if you can see that. There we go. Like, because the lighting, because I have bright ass lights right here. So yeah. Oh, I have, if any of you have seen the Bendy playthrough that I did with Josh, there's a part where you find like Disney kind of like mascot suits of Bendy, and I drew him right here. He looks kind of creepy. I titled it Get in My Mouth, because that's what I said when we were playing the video. Looking through here, it's kind of just other people, like people I know I've drawn. There's me. I drew myself as like a total drama character. I don't know if anybody's seen that show. So I have this big pad right here. This is 18 by 24 inches, and I've just been, this is the current thing I'm working on. I've drawn a few things on this, like school project. I think that's why I got this, was for a school project. It's like a design a theater stage, and I threw that shit out immediately after I presented it, just because I didn't like it, and it was an easy A, and it was just garbage, honestly. But so I also drew my Dragon Ball Xenoverse character, like as like a big thing. I have it hung up in my room, like my actual room. A lot of my shit's in my actual room, so fuck me that I'm bringing it up. But I have that drawn here. I think I have the face actually still, like right here. So yeah, you can see like the imprint of my character is like still here. And I kind of like have that saved just so like I can continue drawing and all that stuff. But I kind of just moved on after that. So this is what I'm working on right now, actually. It's a Grimlock, the Dinobot leader from Transformers Fall of Cybertron. You can see that it's coughed right on it. I drew him, I sketched him, and now I'm starting to color him in. I did all the red that I need to do, and I'm going to do tan and silver, and that's basically an orange right here for his shield. I love Transformers. The Fall of Cybertron and War for Cybertron games. Fall of Cybertron's probably my favorite, just because that was the first one I got. War for Cybertron was kind of and then it goes from Fall of Cybertron straight into it's the aligned continuity. So then it goes to Transformers Prime and like that show, and then whatever comes after that. And big Transformers fan, fucking love Bumblebee. It was really good. Hope it's a reboot and not a prequel. They're still kind of deciding on what it is. I actually have a little Grimlock right here from the game. So we have like his sword and his shield. I got him from eBay. His shield's not actual size though for like the character. That's just like how the figure came. But the shield should probably be like this big. Like it's pretty big. Actually has to like cover him so like he can do all that kind of stuff. And by all that kind of stuff, I mean I guess don't die with the shield. I'm honestly just kind of looking around my room to see what I have to like show off to you guys. Bang, 3DS. Basically what I just play on there is like Pokemon. I haven't played Pokemon in so long, but I'm starting to get back into it again. And thank you, Dryer. So basically I'm just playing Pokemon, like getting back into it. I have the actual like badges from the first generation, like at my house. And then I'm replaying Soul Silver now, which is Gen 2. And once I complete that, like again, I'm going to get the badges and then so on and so forth. Man, it's getting hot in here. I feel like I've been kind of dragging on for a long time about who I am and stuff like that, but there is kind of a lot to me, apparently. I didn't really think about that going into this, but here we are. So I guess like also stuff that I do, I should say, is that I'm an actor. What am I looking at? Basically, I'm going to school for as a theater major, acting performance, actor performance, what theater performance. Got it. So basically, like, I'm an actor. I love to do stuff like that, like just kind of perform. And I've always been quiet most of my life. And then like recently, not recently, what am I talking about? Maybe like a few years ago, me and my friends like would film videos and stuff like that. And that's what really got me into like performing and like doing stuff. I'm definitely more of a film actor, definitely more because I feel like the audience should like get a proper performance. And if I do theater, like live entertainment, I'm definitely gonna flub something up and then their money will be wasted. Actually, I am signed up with a casting agency that does background work in New York, and they will like text me or call me once in a while to see if like I'm available to go and do shows and stuff like that. I've been in 2 shows as of so far, and that is The Sinner with Jessica Biel and The Path with Aaron Paul. So in The Sinner, basically, I was just like in the background around in the bar. I was actually right next to Jessica Biel. Like it's just a quick pan. I don't say anything. It's also the back of my head, so it's literally the scene from SpongeBob where he's like, "Look, Gary, there I am." Also, I was in The Path with Aaron Paul. There was a scene, I think it's for season 3, but I was the news crew. I was a little cameraman, and literally in the most like, "Hey, look, Gary, there I am" scene, it's like a big news conference or press conference, and there's a shot of Aaron Paul, and I'm literally like all the way in the back right here. Like just all the way in the back, you can barely see me.
But I'm not done yet!
There's one thing I didn't talk about. YouTube. So yeah, I'm a YouTuber, and like I'm not one for money. I don't monetize my stuff because you have to have like over 4,000 views a day you need or something like that, and then like 1,000 subscribers. I have 43 right now, and I love every single one of them because they appreciate me, I guess. But yeah, I started YouTube like 5 years ago. I think I said that in the beginning of the video. I've been filming for quite a while, so and there's just one straight thing. There's been one straight clip of me talking, and then I've been cutting in between. Sorry to break the wall or anything like that. But yeah, I've been doing YouTube for 5 years now, apparently. It started off, I was just filming on my Xbox, like the Xbox One. That's how I started this. That's what kind of brought me to get onto the scene. I'd always been in videos with my friends on their channels. And then December 10th, 2013, I created my YouTube channel, and that's kind of like how I started. But I will get more into that in a later video when I explain how I do my process and how I came to be a YouTuber. More in the technical aspects, opposed to now where I'm just talking about this. So yeah, been on the channel, the channel has existed for 5 years now. I uploaded my first video January 24th, 2014 then. That's what it would be. And it was Battlefield Fails, like Battlefield 4. I almost just tripped over the weight I left on the floor. But yeah, I've just been making videos. They've evolved, obviously, over the years. I've been trying to do a lot more things, and what's cool is that I have a little notebook now to keep track. So if you remember from what is wrong with me? So if you remember from the New Year's video that I had done, probably like the day before New Year's, I brought up this. My fucking brilliant ideas notebook. It's literally 3 words, almost forgot what it was called. In here I have all my ideas still. I can actually cross some off because I've done some of them. And I've been wanting to do a lot more like live action things. I have a whole section right here that's just, it just says 2019 video ideas live action. I have vlog ideas for the trip I'm going to. That will be one long video because I took a poll with all my friends who are going. It's a club trip, a theater club trip. Almost popped my hip out. Ow. Like they're all going, and I asked them, I was like, should I do a video for each day? It's like 5 days or just one video. And what I'm going to probably do is one video and then like put like in the corner like day 1 and so on. I have the Let's Plays thing. I have like this whole page for that, and then it continues on. But yeah, ideas. But the hard part about ideas is like getting them off the ground and getting people involved. So I've been trying to, I'm like asking around for people to do things. Right now I got someone, I think in the New Year's video, I said like, oh, we got to get the guest for Spider-Man, for PlayStation, and like we got to figure out scheduling stuff, but it's working out and we're getting through Spider-Man, so look forward to that. And yeah, I got like ideas for like all these other kind of stuff, just like live action games and stuff like that. And it'll be a lot of fun. And then also games, of course, like on the gaming aspect of the channel. I'm definitely expanding my reach now, especially that I have a PlayStation, and just like doing other different things, like might play different consoles and like just go out and do things and do vlogs and stuff like that and become like a real YouTuber. And maybe one day we will grow and control the empire, unless YouTube fails within this year, because it's been kind of going downhill for quite a bit. So anyway, I just wanted to thank you guys so much for watching this video. It's kind of weird that I'm just talking to this camera, but I'm actually talking through the camera, through the internet, to you who's watching this video. So thank you, sir and or madam, boy and or girl, for watching this video, for viewing it. Right now I've been filming for an hour, so hopefully it's not that long at the end, but if it is, thank you for staying to the end. I really appreciate it. I kind of make this for fun and for entertainment, and I just really appreciate that, or I just love that people actually watch my stuff. And I say this in like every video. You can like, I'm sure anybody can make a compilation of that, of just me saying thank you a million times. But thank you so much for watching. It really means a lot. Thank you for learning about me, and I'm glad I was able to like explain myself and like what I like and what I do. And I hope I can see you all in the next video. And I hope you all have a wonderful day and a happy new year. Like, I know I'm a little late on that, kind of like almost the middle of the first month, but this is the first month, this is the first video of the channel This is the first video of the year for the channel in 2019, so I want to say happy 2019 to us, to you, to your family, to everybody. Thank you all so much for watching. See you in the next video. Goodbye.